Hi everyone, my name is Atreya and I'm very excited to show you the Community Engagement Partner Database that we at the Collaboratory have been working on. A quick note before we get started, the database we're going to be presenting is completely private. It is unavailable to publicly view and it is not final. Your feedback is very valuable to us and it will really impact our development of the database. We take your data concerns seriously and we look forward to learning from you how we can share information in a way that is user-friendly and honors your partnerships. So thank you so much for your time and help. Our current pilot database is made in Tableau Public, a data visualization tool that can eventually be embedded in the Collaboratory website. It is used by other UIC entities such as UICAN and has many features that make it user-friendly. One of the purposes of the database is to highlight faculty partnerships and show the ways in which SPH is engaged. So the data taken in the pilot database is from the annual faculty alignment report from 2019 to 2020. I'll start sharing my screen. And this is how the database looks. So as you can see, it's broken down by three major sections. You've got a partner organization section, an SPH engagement section, and a map. So the partner organization section gives a brief overview of SPH faculty partners. By hovering over a faculty partner or a partner organization, we can briefly see its mission, the communities it serves, its organization type, and lastly, the source where we got this information, which is the organization website. The SPH engagement section gives us some information on the faculty. So it will give us both the faculty name, it will give us their engagement at UIC, what organization they're involved with and what they do with the organizations. It will give us their contact email, and will also tell us what division they're in. On the map, we have a couple of dots that are visual representations of where the main offices of these organizations are. So by hovering over them, we can see the partner organization name, as well as the main location of the partner organization. So each organization, map dot, or faculty name can be clicked. Once you click on a category, the database will automatically filter to show you information that you're interested in. So for example, say I was interested in Big Brothers Big Sisters Chicago. I'd click on that and it automatically filtered to show us both the map and our contact or the faculty member who works at Big Brothers Big Sisters Chicago. So I could quickly get information about their involvement and see the location. Alternatively, we could do the same thing. Say I see Professor Dubois' name and I'm interested in what organizations he's involved in. I could click his name and it'd give me a list of the partner organizations that he's involved in. We could also click on the map, and clicking on the map would also give us that similar highlight where we could see specifics for partner organization and SPH engagement. So a couple of notes before we move on. In the map, the way Tableau works is it populates these dots based off of organization zip codes instead of their exact address. So since organizations sometimes share zip codes, you'll see an asterisk pop up for certain dots. This means that there's multiple organizations in that zip code. To narrow this down, to get rid of the asterisk, what we do is we click on the dot. It will show us the two organizations that are involved. Say we're interested in the Epilepsy Foundation of Greater Chicago, we specifically click on this organization and it will filter down the map a little bit more to give us an exact location. In a similar manner, if a faculty, as often our faculty are involved in multiple different organizations, we can also see an asterisk being displayed. So by Professor Caro's name, we see that there is an asterisk displayed by UIC engagement. If you want to narrow this down, click on their name, and we see the organizations they're involved in. If we want to get information about their specific UIC engagement at one of these specific locations, all we do is click on that organization. And if we go back to the professor's name, we'll see that their UIC engagement narrows down to reflect what their engagement is at this particular organization. In addition to these kind of overarching section filters, we also have 3 specific filters that we've included for now. These are organization type, the organization division, as well as the location. So the organization type, these are a brief overview of the different organization types that we have included in our database. Say that I was specifically interested in doing some research or getting involved with a health department. So I'd click health department, and this filters out those partner organizations to only have those which are health departments. We could also do this with division. I'm part of HPA, and I'm interested in seeing organizations that are also involved with faculty that are in health policy and administration. So I'd click that. And again, the organizations would filter so that you would see organizations involved with faculty who are in HPA. So lastly, the last thing we can filter by for now is the location on the map. So I have grown up along Chicago, and I love its deep history, and I want to get involved eventually in Chicago organizations, organizations that are involved specifically in Chicago. So I could filter the map locations specifically by Chicago. So if I click Chicago, it zooms in on the map on the Chicago area, and I could see all the organizations we're involved in that way. So that's been a pretty brief overview of our database and its current features. But this database is something we envision as constantly evolving. We're working to keep it updated with the latest information. We have a new partner data form so that faculty can continuously enter information throughout the school year. And although we see the importance of collecting this data for metrics and progress reporting reasons, faculty and community partners have the option to opt out of being publicly presented on the database at any point. In addition, we have some specific changes to categories that we are currently working on. For example, we hope to be able to soon filter by community areas, because we know that while zip codes and neighborhood boundaries have political meaning, there's also the reality that people define an organized community in different ways. So we want to reflect this. We also want to categorize faculty engagement into categories like service, research, education, and such. Our new partner data form will ask you for your help in categorizing your work accordingly. We really look forward to hearing your thoughts and feedback on how we can improve the database. Thank you so much for your time and help.